Morning, YouTube. Just gonna make a little update video. As far as like with the turkeys and chickens, because I haven't given an update on them in a while. I had an old water tank that we used to use, and we were going to use it to catch water with to repurpose. But it turned out to be more of a hassle than anything, because here in Kentucky everything likes to mold, and as this tank got water in it, it molded up and we couldn't use it anyway. The water was unfit. Ended up being just a mosquito cesspool. So what we did was wrap the entire tank, this is that tank, with solar cover that you would use for a pool. So as sunlight hits this, it heats up the little bubbles like it would do for your pool. It would heat the water. Except here it's heating the inside of this tank. And went around the outside of that with this tarp to keep what heat is in there. And through the, I have these here to cover some wires to protect them from rain. But actually, I'm not done with it because winter snuck up on us quick this year. But I ran all my wiring in through the place where you would usually fill the tank with water. I just run it in down through the center cap and cut myself a door in the side and tried to seal it up pretty good. I mean, you can see with the tarps, I got it to where it'll close up all the way. It's 24 degrees right now. It's 70 in there. Boy, you got an eye booger. So, yeah. The only thing is, on the floor, you do got to run a piece of that some type of insulation on the floor, but we used some of the solar cover and went over top of that with chips. And I just made this door to where it's easy to take out. I didn't put hinges on or anything because I sometimes like to get this whole door completely out of the way so he doesn't bump into it. So, yeah, just that's the wall of the tank, and just some blocks on the other side to hold the frame of the wood around the door. It's nothing really. It's very simple. I know it's cold, ain't it? Come on, Hockey. He just had his molting session for the year, and he's growing his new feathers back. You can see him coming back. So in here, his feet swelling and everything has gone. So with the soft surface to walk on, and you know, heat, because that little heat lamp right there heats this thing to 70 now that it's enclosed. Even though it's 24 degrees outside, it is dang cold here. So I ended up not having to even worry about making him any types of shoes. It really came down to him, what surface he was walking on at night. And the rocks that we had put in his other pen, it just didn't work out for him. He needed something softer. Come on out, buddy. Move that rock for you. Come on. Come on. Let's go. He don't want to come out unless he sees me walking. He's wondering what you're doing. I bet it was warmer than this. So I'm just going to give you a little update on that. I think this tank originally, we bought it at Tractor Supply years ago, like 2009. And it's just a 550 gallon water tank. If you could find any type of round truck bed tank, and just repurpose it as this. And we've also got it sitting on old carpets, so it's not on the ground. This is where all of your heat will be lost. if you're really trying to take care of a pet and you really want him to stay warm, which he has a really hard time staying warm at nighttime, you can put some old carpets down, and also make sure you do don't cut any other part of this tank except for the door, because you're using this tank as a bubble. It's going to keep all the heat from that heat lamp in here, and the more distance you have from the ground for his feet or her feet or whatever you're putting in there, the better. So, and we just have his food setting up, and it means it's terrible looking. I got to go through everything and clean it now, but this is you can actually get even further ahead and do like a camera, a 360 camera, and you just keep an eye on him from your phone or whatever. So it's just one idea. Once you get a little bit more into raising whatever you're raising, you'll come up with ways, because you'll realize it. But if you do something like this tank, it's very, very simple. I made this little door. You can make anything, any type of door you need. If you do use a water tank, you can put, I used training wheels from my son's bike from the early 2000s, and just a pull rope. So like, just pick it up by its rope and move it. See, it's not that heavy if you got to move it around the yard. Come on. So I'm moving it. And if you wonder what to do with your old shavings, if you have any bald spots in your yard, or places where the chickens have pretty much kept it from growing any grass. No, Squirrely. She's been living here for years. You can pretty much recycle anything. So you've already got grass coming back. This whole area, there was nothing growing here. It's been picked to the point of nothing, but now we've got grass coming back from the straw. So just FYI, you can always throw some fresh grass shavings, grass clippings, into some straw, and it'll take root. Somehow it does it, I don't know, but just that's all I did, and I've got grass coming back. And we like wood shavings here because basically we pick a lot of mushrooms, and we know how to spread spores for the mushrooms, and this will probably turn into some dirt that I can use to grow mushrooms. I've already done it in a few other places, and I already harvested those mushrooms, so that's about it.